Hello guys, it's FX here guys. Guys, check this thing out. I've been checking in NAS100. So I came across with this analysis. Like if you look at Nasdaq, it is in a shape of an uptrend, guys. As you can see, this is a shape of an uptrend, this being a higher high, higher low, higher high. So if the market, as you can see, the market is currently in this move, which is an impulsive move of the market, so of which it will be the phase of the market whereby we will be looking for continuation patterns. Okay, so we'll be looking for continuation patterns, because if you can have a look sharp on this one, you would actually see what the market broke above this previous high. Okay, so once the market breaks above this previous high, definitely we will be pushing all the way to create the new higher high, so that the market can come back, retest the previous high, and then carry on. So we are actually expecting to see a structure which looks like this for the upcoming months to come. So if that is the structure that we have, then we can just simply concentrate from this impulsive phase. So this impulsive phase is what we're going to be concentrating on, looking for continuation patterns, because we already saw Uguti, we are in an impulsive phase of the market and the market is going up. Yeah, so this is what we're going to do, marking these highs, see, marking these lows. So we have this higher high, higher low. The market currently came and created this high right here, or the market is in this impulsive move going to create another high, but we're not going to mark another high right here until maybe go to a lower time frame to see clearly that the market did create a high which looks like this. So let's go to a weekly time frame. Going to a weekly time frame, then things are starting to become much more clear. We have this low, we had this high, we had this low, so which means, but within this impulsive phase, one high 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 lows, high 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 lows, high 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 lows, all the way until it created this high, and then this was the correction, which was lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and then the market broke and pushed all the way, creating higher highs, higher lows to create this new high right here. So this is the new high which we had right here, and then the market came now created this low right here. So this is the structure that we have in a simple diagram. So we have this structure which is moving like these, guys: impulsive correction, impulsive, it corrected, so we're expecting to see another strong push all the way to the upside. It's just simple and straightforward, guys. As you can see, we're not adding anything, we're not subtracting anything, it's just the structure the way it is. So what got me interested into this is that this was the impulsive, and then the market gave us this slightly correction. Now the market did what? Now the market pushed. See this last push the market had, this last push right here, which made the market to do what? To close above this previous high. It is what it's actually interesting at this time and moment. So what we're going to do, we're just going to clear all these lines just to minimize the number of lines we have on the chart to keep it clean. So we have this low right here. So what are we expecting to see? Remember, this was an impulsive, this was the correction. So currently this is it is an impulsive phase. So we're still expecting to see the market push or something like this, and then come retest this previous high, and then still pushes all the way to the upside. So that's what we have there. So what are we going to do right now? We are going to have um this as a last high broken. So now what does this mean? It means that the market is going to be pushing up because we have broken above the previous high, so which means the market is going to create the new high. So let's go to a daily time frame. Remember, the market has already broken this high right here. As you can see right here, the market is broken above this high right here. So what are we going to see is that we have this. See, once the market created, after this created this low, it started to give us what? Higher high, higher low. So now the market, it's in this impulsive phase right here. As you can see, we are still within this impulsive phase right here. So what are we going to do? There's two things that can possibly happen in this structure when it's looking like this. It's either the market, it's already gonna be coming to retest this previous high, because it created this high, created this low, came, created a high. So there's a highly possibility it's gonna be coming to create what, this higher low right here, before it's starting to shoot up. But we will get to see from a lower time frame that will the market respect this high first, respect this high. As you can see, but it's kind of in a retest form, and then it's in a shape of whereby like it's rejecting this. So there is a highly possibility again ukuthi ingaphusha iye phezulu before it's gonna start giving us reversal pattern, maybe to go retest that previous high. Yeah, so now let's go to a 4-hour time frame just to get to see exactly what is happening right there. So as you can see ukuthi this is in a shape of a what, of some sort of like a continuation pattern. So let's look at this thing like this. So let's look at this thing like this. Remember this, it is a what, this is the previous high. So we have higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and then the market gave us this move all the way to the upside. So if we can start the market from this lowest point right here, we're gonna say higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. There is a possibility the market giving us a what, a higher low at this right point, and the market still pushing all the way to the upside. As you can see, as you also from the higher time frame, that the market was still in a very strong bullish momentum. The candles that we have on a weekly time frame, they are pushing all the way to the upside. So as you can see, Lago 2-hour time frame, I think the market, it is still going to push all the way to the upside. Hence this is just a continuation pattern, you see. And the market, it's also rejecting the what, it's also rejecting that zone. See, as the market is also retesting this previous high zone of a weekly time frame. So it's very important to see this retest, it is of the weekly time frame. So I do not have any doubt to say or to think that if the market can actually push up and break above this high, it will be a confirmation for me to say the market, it is gonna be pushing all the way up. Nasdaq will be buying. Okay, if it can actually come close above that high, because remember how we trade, we say lower low, lower high, lower low. So until the market breaks the strongest point of the market, which is the lower highs in this downtrend, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. If the market rejects this trend line right here, rejected this trend line right here, and still come down, which means we're still gonna wait for the market to come up and break above whatever low point that would have been created this lower high, of which is going to be what, a confirmation entry to say we are going up. But in this case right now, as we are looking at this structure, if the market can push up and give us something like this, that will be your confirmed entry to say the market is going to be now going up. So that is when we're going to be taking this trade and say we are going up on this NAS100. NAS100, we're going to be going all the way up kanje. So depending to you, what your scale is 2 to 5, 2.5, 1 is to 2.5, 1 is to 3, or whatsoever. But this is what I'm going to be expecting. But if it does reject or it fails to break above this point right, it do not enter as yet, which means the market can still push slightly down, create another what, remember this was going to be a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. So this might be the point which is going to fail to break below this point and still push to that point right there. Yeah, well, so for you to be safe, do not enter early, that the market might push down, and take a stop loss out before it starts to push in a direction. But when it breaks above this point right there, that is going to be your confirmation for your entry. All those effects, I'm out.